What's up, guys? I'm Look5. Welcome back. Whoa, I forgot. I'm Corey Kenshin today. I got a Nutri-Game bar. I also have this sexy. Look at this. Look at this keyboard. Oh my gosh, more to come. There are more to come. But right now, this is just way too sexy. So today, I came to talk to you about Fortnite Battle Royale because it's just getting to a point where I don't even know what's going on. You know, me as a player, I don't know what's happening. In my last Fortnite documentary, you know, I did say that, you know, this is the end. This is the last time I'm talking about this game. But, you know, got a lot of views and I didn't really give a review of Season 8. So I'm like, yeah, we're going to be making this video real quick. And I also made this video because some big shit is happening. Fortnite Chapter 3. Chapter 3. And I'm like, okay, Chapter 3, but we're on Season 8 of Chapter 2. Like, aren't there 2 more seasons? Let's get into this shit, man. So before we start, I just need to say that Donald Mustard is going to be taking some accountability. I know that there's a whole bunch of other people that make decisions for Fortnite and whatnot, but he's the chief creative director at Fortnite, okay? Meaning he comes up with the story and whatnot, and they implement that to the game. He's the chief creative officer. Says so on his Twitter page, okay? So he is taking some culpability for this, okay? And since he's the main face of Fortnite, Tim Sweeney's like the main face of Epic Games, but that's Epic Games. Like, that's Gears of War. That's more games than just Fortnite, you know what I'm saying? Donald Mustard is the face of Fortnite, so he will be taking culpability. He will be my punching bag for this video, okay? But let's get on with it. It doesn't take a genius to see that this game is obviously a mess. I mean, it's been a mess for a long time, but now it's just like ridiculous. I really don't think in Chapter 2 Season 1 that Epic Games was like, okay, we're gonna start Chapter 3 after Season 8. Like, you know damn well that was not the plan, you know, because we had I'm getting confused. This is so bullshit. We had Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, X, okay, right? And then X stopped or ended, and then we get into Chapter 2. So then we're like, oh, every 10 seasons, there's a new chapter. Clearly there isn't, you know, where Season 8 is transitioning into Chapter 3, so obviously something is going up. Something is up. Something is going up. Something is going on, you know, and it's just been obvious because I'm like, okay, Chapter's ending 2 seasons early, and the game's been a mess since Season X. I mean, oh, they're running out of ideas. In Chapter 1, the story was sequential and logical, right? Not really logical, like realistic logic, but like logical. Like this thing, like cause and effect, you know? You could follow it. It was comprehensive. It wasn't arbitrary. It wasn't random. If you saw my Wave Clan video, I said the Fortnite story be like, and then I just put random Fortnite clips together because that's literally what the story is. Like, one season, we start one storyline, and then, like, the end of that season, that story, like, just maybe, let's say, for instance, there's a ball in the middle of the map, like an orb, and then, like, by the end of the season, it explodes, and then some other random, unrelated shit happens. But if you remember in Chapter 1, I don't even like calling it Chapter 1, that's disrespectful, but in Chapter 1, you know, we had the meteor, and then it crashed on the map. Inside the meteor was a space pod, which held the visitor. Visitor tried to get back home. Meanwhile, like the seasonal skins had a little side story going on. It was pretty enjoyable to watch. You know, just watch this story unfold. But by the time we figure out that story is fake, it's literally just a movie set. This nigga, the visitor, is making a rocket. And then when he wants to go home, you know, with the rocket, this nigga made a rift in the sky. Like, you incompetent fuck. Anyways, the rift starts striking the map with lightning, and then the lightning makes Kevin the cube because this weird ass community named it Kevin, and then Kevin starts rotating. I don't know the geometrical term for when like a cubed object moves, but whatever. It fucking, let's just say, rolled. It's not a circle though. It's not a sphere. Fuck. Anyways, it ended up in Loot Lake, dissolved into the lake. Then the next season, season 6, the lake rose. It was an island in the middle of the map, and then the cube was under that chunk of land in the air. And then it exploded. And then that's basically the last time the story was logic driven, right? And it's okay. You know, you didn't have to incorporate this, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you can go from like sand to primal shit happening in the map to aliens and then to the cube being back in the game, you know damn well it is not the same feeling as seasons 3 through 6, where the story had a domino cause and effect, like real reason behind it, you know? And on top of that, I mean, they abandoned us during chapter 2. So, you know, by season X, you know, when the game was a complete fucking joke, a mess, mechs and shit were in competitive and in normal games and shit, and they did not take it out despite everybody and their mom wanting it to get out of the game. And then finally, they're like, what do we do? What do we do? Okay, let's give them a new map, all right? So they give us a new map, starts chapter 2, right? But then they leave us, you know what I'm saying? They think that like, oh, like despite it being a lot of work, don't get me wrong, it was like a lot of change, you know, that was good. But Fortnite was based on the premise that there's something going on in the map like weekly, you know what I'm saying? So to take this like weeks upon weeks, actually months, well, with nothing, adding nothing to the game, and then, you know, they put Star Wars and that bullshit in there, but like just some fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? Just left the community, and the season was double like as long as it was supposed to be. Like, come on, bro. And then, you know, by chapter 2, they did the same thing. They put Deadpool in there, and then they like put henchman locations. That was good. But then they did nothing else. They say, yeet, my nigga, we're gone. So then the community's mad. You know, the game is broken. Controller aim assist is going crazy on console and PC, because back then I was on console and aim assist was crazy there too, because I didn't use aim assist. So they're like, I wonder why the community's mad. You know what? Let's put a bunch of water on the map, okay? Let's put a bunch of water on the map. So, you know, they come up like in 2 days or so, they come up with this retarded ass reason as to why like the map would be filled with water. Midas fucks with the storm, you know, for literally no reason. And then who is Midas? Why is he? How did he get here? You know, it doesn't matter, because we're not going off of logic anymore. And then, you know, the water falls on the map, the storm turns into water, it falls on the map, whatever. And so I kind of fucked with it in the beginning, not because I had to swim fucking everywhere, that was annoying, but because it's like beach themed. You know, the game was beach themed, battle pass was cool, you know, it reminded me of chapter 1 when the battle passes and the seasonal updates was reminiscent of the time that it was in real life. You know, season 5 was beach themed again, and you know, it was summer when season 5 came out. Season 6 was Halloween themed, you know, it was Halloween when season 6 came out. 7, winter themed, snow themed, it was Christmas when season 7 came out, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of, I mean, to be fair, there's not really a big holiday or season past 7, because like season 8, like what the fuck else were they gonna do? Pirates wasn't a bad theme either, you know what I'm saying? But now we have like all this random shit. But anyways, my point is that was the reason why I kind of fuck with season 3, for that reason. But then the next season 4, is when they just lost anything. They just lost the genuine touch, the genuine feel that Fortnite had all these years. Even though the game was getting even though the game was progressively ass internally, it was a shitty game, you know what I'm saying? It was no longer balanced. Ever since season X, the game was like random, arbitrary. Actually, ever since chapter 2. Yeah, season X wasn't bad, but chapter 2, like 200 pumps were lucky, you know, it was shotgun AR spray, you know, that meta. which still goes on today, and it's like arbitrary as shit. Like some of your shots won't hit, or like the bloom, whatever. It's so bad, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but what the fuck was I saying? But anyways, like even despite that, Fortnite had a feel to it, like a genuine feel, a real feel, right? Still made you want to play the game, you know what I'm saying? Despite all the fuck shit, you know? The Season 4 lost that feel, you know? It was no longer reminiscent of a decent game, you know what I'm saying? Like, Chapter 1, early to mid Chapter 1, good game. You know, late Chapter 1, decent game, but Chapter 2, it just was no longer a good game by definition, and now it's literally a mess. But Season 4, you guys know, the Marvel season. The fuck? Why would you replace everything with Marvel? There's not one item in that battle pass that wasn't Marvel. Who the fuck does that? Whose idea was that? That's how you know they ran out of ideas. They put Marvel in that bitch and they're acting like, oh, this is revolutionary. And you want to know how else I figured out that they ran out of ideas? Season 5 had like one skin that was reminiscent of like actual genuine Fortnite, which was the pancake skin. Every other skin was like based off of something else, had a different artistic design. It was like, what the fuck? Like, y'all niggas can't look at concept art? Literally, like, you could literally make your bread off of putting the concept art that kids draw into the game. And there's like thousands of submissions, like, weekly, my nigga. Like, y'all couldn't just look at that, because that's more genuine and more reminiscent of real Fortnite in terms of the art style and shit. Like, you might be sitting here listening to me like, who gives a fuck about that? I have Ant-Man, I have the Terminator in the game. Nigga, you have to understand that I've been playing this game from the start, and as I grow older, I expect to be playing quality games. I expect something out of a game that was once good 4 years later, you know? I expect something out of it. But clearly I shouldn't. This game has been proven to, you know, it's basically like, don't expect anything out of me, okay? Unless you are a top tier pro player. Another reason why I don't fuck with this game is because you have to be so good to avoid the random fuck shit that this game has. Like, you look at Twitch streamers and shit, they're really, really good at the game. So they're dodging the bullshit that happens, you know what I'm saying? They can edit really fast and they have big brains. And they can, you know, fucking triple edit in a single jump, you know what I'm saying? And they can do all this shit to avoid the random fuck shit. But in reality, Fortnite is basically like, you're better off like walking around, going to BHE actually. You're better off walking around, headshotting, and then spraying with your AR than actually playing this game how it's supposed to be played by building and editing and trying to get yourself in an advantageous position by doing so. You're better off just walking around, headshotting somebody with a purple pump, and then taking out your AR and spraying the fuck out of them. You know what I'm saying? You have to be so good. You have to get an Apex Pro. This isn't an Apex Pro TKO. This is a Ally Origins TKO. But you need to have like a Vulcan TKO, Apex Pro TKO, a super light mouse to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or just be an Anomaly Claw controller player to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? As I was saying, let's get on to Fortnite. Season 5, you know, lost any artistic design. I was like, okay, yeah, this game is fucking lost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. They kept adding like skins. I think that was the most sellout season because they added Terminator. Fucking what else? I'm trying to think specifically. Season 5, Chun-Li, Mandalorian, Ant-Man, Daredevil. Green Arrow, Loki. Oh yeah, about that. Like, how are you gonna have a subscription? Like, they had the Fortnite crew, a subscription. You get a skin, V-Bucks, and Battle Pass if you pay them $12.99 or $11.99 a month. And then the skin that you get is like Loki and like fucking other third-party skins. Like, what the fuck? I'm surprised that fucking Clifford the Big Red Dog and Jake from State Farm isn't in the game at this point, nigga. How am I not in the game, bro? Gabriel's in the game. How am I not in the game, bro? That's fucked up. And now here we are, Season 8, and this game is just as messy. Like, the game internally is just as messy as, you know, their desire to put in skins that they didn't create into the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, now the actual game is just as ridiculous. Like, on top of the game being arbitrary as shit, like, you could be so much better than someone and still get fucked on. I mean, despite that fact, like, there's like sperm cells on the map and shit. And there's like so much orange and purple on the map that I don't even know what the fuck is going on. And now, later today, you want me to fight a cube queen, bitch? Nigga, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I haven't participated in any event since the volcanic eruption of season 8. I'm not doing that shit. But anyways, yeah, they're ending like 2 seasons early, like I already said. And with their third party, you know, like I said, the ship of Theseus, like, in my Fortnite documentary, I said I used a Rubik's Cube as an example. I'm gonna use my sexy ass keyboard as an example, right? So, I have my keyboard, right? All right. Let's say the only thing I keep is the circuit board. I replace the aluminum frame. I replace the faceplate or whatever the fuck it's called. I replace all the keycaps, the stabilizers, and everything. I like take this shit off and all that, like, and everything, like all of these and shit. And I only keep the circuit board, replace it with everything, like replace everything else, right? Is it the same keyboard? That's basically what Fortnite is. You have to, it's like yes and no, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to think about shit like that, and that's sad for Fortnite. It's like, what if I was the chief creative officer at Fortnite, and then I'm like, what are my hobbies? What do I like? Oh, I love Bakugan. That's my favorite TV show. That's my favorite anime. Let me put that in the game, okay? Yeah, what else? What else? What else do I like to do? I'm friends with, Robert Downey Jr. Let me put him in my battle pass. Yeah. What else? What else? Oh yeah. Breath of the Wild is my favorite game of all time. Let me, even more than Fortnite. Let me put in Zelda in my battle pass. Let me put Link as the tier 1 skin. And then I'll just, you know what? How about we do this? Let me make 7. Yeah, there's 7 skins in the battle pass. Let me have Link as the tier 1 skin. Okay, let me have Link as a different outfit as the next skin, and then the next skin can be Link as a different outfit. Okay, and now there's what else? Let me put Zelda in this bitch. Okay, as the tier 2 skin, right? And then another skin will be Zelda in another outfit. Oh wow, that's 5 out of the 7 skins I have to put in the game. Wow. Great job. You know, I used to like think of shit by myself and come up with these characters and giving them a cool little backstory, fun little side story, you know what I'm saying? Everything was different, and everything. But no. Now, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing now, and you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and I also popularized emotes and stuff. Let me just you know, I mean, not come up with my own music because that's kind of hard. Let me go on YouTube and TikTok and Twitter and do whatever's trending. Put that in my game too. Yeah, you see where I'm going? Like, this game just went out really sad, and I don't even like the game. I mean, I haven't liked the game for a very long time, so it's weird to say you like the game, but like my desire to get better is gone. Like, I just feel like this game offers nothing for someone who has played it for 4+ years. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does it, like, it's kind of like Call of Duty. Like, imagine if there's just one Call of Duty that constantly got updated, and then it started off as Black Ops 2, and now it's Call of Duty Vanguard. Guys, thanks for watching the video. I'm out this bitch. Hopefully you guys like Chapter 3. The only time I'm getting back on Fortnite is to do videos because I'm getting a bunch of keyboards and I want to test out like the keyboards, and I feel like the best way to test out keyboards is going on Fortnite because it requires the most activity out of any of the games, you know what I'm saying? But I will also be playing some Far Cry and shit like that, testing them out. But yeah, I just don't see me like playing this game much longer because it's bad. It's bad. It's going through an identity crisis, and I think it's gonna remain in an identity crisis until its downfall. Until its death, rather. It's already going through a downfall. If you haven't already, go check out my videos that I've posted, my documentaries. Posted a 2-hour-long Fortnite documentary on Halloween. And then prior to that, I put out almost an hour-long documentary, which actually got my hatred for Fortnite, you know, liked on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, and if you like the game, by all means, nigga, I don't care. I'm not shitting on you. You might just, not have been playing this game. You probably just don't expect anything of it, or you just don't care that it's ass. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of your day.